Hi Libra, welcome to your yearly forecast for the year of 2022. So this year, what I was picking up on was I was hearing the words blank check. So it's almost as if Spirit is kind of giving you a blank check this year. And whatever you want to write on it is what will start to manifest for you. So it's kind of like, it's a gift, but it comes with like a condition. And what they were telling me was whatever you are, the way you choose to write what you want on that check is by whatever you are putting your focus and energy into this year. So it's almost as if, for example, if you have a business and you want to have a successful business, it's like, what will come back for you is exactly what you are putting your energy into towards your business. But the nice thing about it is that there won't be a whole lot of, I know that this is a general reading, so it'll play out differently for different people. But in a general sense, what they're kind of showing me is you can have whatever you want as long as you put energy towards it. So the roadblocks, the challenges, those things will you may find that you easily conquer them, or you are able to receive assistance in helping you get through any kind of obstacles that may stand in your way. So there's not a whole lot resisting you right now. As long as you kind of show up for what it is that you want, you will find a lot of progress being made this year. I'm seeing a strong focus on work. It really feels like your relationship with work will be a big theme for you this year. But it's a nice energy. I like it. It kind of feels like this year you may find that you are looking at your relationship with how you approach work, with how you relate to the work that you put out, or what it means for you, how it fulfills you. Are you passionate about it? Are you wanting to change your field into something that you're more passionate about? So it feels like you're going to be really tuning into a lot of those things. It's like, how do I relate to what I'm doing with my life, or what kind of field I'm in, or how I'm contributing to my life in that way? It could also be in relationships as well. It's like, how am I prioritizing, or what kind of energy am I putting towards cultivating the kind of relationship that I want in my life? So if you're looking for love, it's some of you may be focusing on like assessing what kind of relationship you want. What do you want it to do for you? What kind of dynamics do you want to see present in your ideal relationship? Or friendships, or, for some, I'm also hearing harmony with family. So if you're healing family wounds, it's like, how would you want to, if you could have any kind of relationship with your family, what would you want that to look like? Would you want them to be more understanding, more compassionate? Do you want to be able to have easier conversations with your siblings, or your mother, or your father? Or do you want to heal the past? Anything like that. So whatever it is that you're seeking this year in a more general sense, as long as you put your energy towards like a focused, dedicated commitment towards growing it, it will work for you. It's kind of like, what they're kind of showing me is like, if you, whatever you put in, Spirit is going to match it, is what they're kind of showing me here. So it's like, the ball is in your court. And whatever it is that you're asking for, it's like, okay, we're going to help you with that then. So that's kind of the messages that I'm picking up on here. I'm going to be picking out a tarot card for each month, and then do a clarifying card for each tarot card, and then we'll go into some oracle cards at the end here. So these readings do run a little bit longer than my usual monthly readings, which are long in itself. But so feel free to take a break and come back to the reading if you'd like. So. Okay, let's get into the first month of January 2022 for Libra. I am also seeing that they're showing me also, I'm going to go back to I'm going to go back to work here because they just keep showing me work is going to be a really big theme for you. So this year is also about you kind of enjoying your work. I feel like a lot of you are going to be it's more about enjoying the journey, and they're also showing me building. So this is going to be a lot of you are going to spend more time in enjoying building something rather than just needing to get to the finish line or needing to get to some kind of end goal. So this is kind of more about like dedicating yourself and being in the right space within yourself. Where are you and how are you showing up for work every day? And what are you putting towards it? Because it almost kind of feels like maybe some of you are going to be doing something that's a bit more connected to you on a soul level. And so there's this connection between what something means for you and just kind of doing something for the love of it rather than needing to see a reward. And what they're showing me is that by switching your focus in that way, that will bring the rewards. It's like you're not waiting for it, which is what will make it come even quicker or faster, or it'll just be a lot more aligned, because it's almost you're approaching work in a more of a surrender, of whatever comes out of this, but I'm just going to do this because I love it and I'm passionate about it and it makes me happy. And that kind of feeds the flow. It feeds the way you, do anything. It feeds it influences how you talk to customers. It'll influence the way you talk to your employees or your coworkers, your bosses. It changes the dynamic or the energy around what you're doing. And that in itself will kind of feed this happiness with what you're doing. So work just seems to play a really big role here, but I will stop talking about work for a second and look into January for 2022. Libra. Oh, beautiful. Ace of Cups. So this is happiness, fulfillment, enjoyment. This is an overflowing of feeling full, feeling content. I'm also seeing that, again, you're going to be focusing on what is going to fill my cup and putting your energy into that. The Ace of Cups, what is going to make me happy? And there's something coming in here that is going to be there may be some really nice offers or opportunities or doors opening up here for you in the month of January. Okay, yeah. So again, Two of Pentacles is sometimes we are trying to choose between where we want to go next. We're at a crossroads. And a lot of times it has something to do with work or home. This is also about keeping balance in our life. So a lot of you could be receiving an offer that is like a dream come true. With the Ace of Cups, it's a very, very beautiful card. It's an auspicious card. And it symbolizes happiness, enjoyment, but it's like an overflowing of contentment. It's a fulfillment. I always see it as a fulfillment. And so there's something coming in here for you with the Two of Pentacles. A lot of times Two of Pentacles symbolizes travel, needing to move somewhere, needing to go somewhere, but you are definitely moving in another direction that is going to make you very happy. So some of you may be receiving like a job offer to go somewhere, or you may feel like you have a lot more support in your life, especially financially, in order to go somewhere where you are happy. So maybe some of you are wanting to make some movements or adjustments, but it kind of feels like there is something shifting here in terms of your lifestyle or your work, but it kind of feels like it's moving in the direction of happiness and fulfillment, something that will make you really happy. I just keep hearing that. So let me pull one more here. Can you clarify the Two of Pentacles? Oh, wow. Okay. This is very interesting. The Devil card reversed. The reason I said it's interesting is because I was holding the deck in my hand, and the devil card was actually at the bottom of the deck, and it kept staring at me. And then I started shuffling, and the devil card fell out reverse. It's really interesting that this is the card that showed up. I feel like this is you kind of conquering some fears. I like that the devil is reversed here, because it feels like there's nothing standing in your way in January. The devil is our attachments. It's our addictions. It's the things that keep us bound to, it keeps us bound so we can't move forward, so we can't find progress. But there's like a victory here. It's almost like there's some kind of offer or some kind of beginning, something that is emotionally fulfilling for you, that will take you out, that will help you to finally detach or to break away from some kind of attachment or some kind of cycle or pattern that has kept you tethered to something for a really long time that is no longer serving you. So right off the bat in January, we are seeing some really powerful growth, some really powerful moves. I really see some of you are moving. I really feel like you're moving or moving away. You could also just be energetically moving away from something, and then that just kind of will manifest into a physical movement. But there's movement here. There's a shift. I'm definitely feels big. It feels like a big shift. Okay, let's keep going here. So we're already starting off pretty powerful in the month of January. Okay, let's go into February. February for Libra, 2022. Judgment. What powerful cards we have already. Okay, so Judgment is the, I'm hearing moment of truth. So I feel like in February, it's almost like you are living more just in a more honest way. It almost kind of feels like it seems that maybe you're making some decisions and some choices that is freeing you from staying committed to things that I'm hearing obligation. And I feel like it's more of like an unnecessary obligation, not like an obligation to like your kids or something. I mean, it's more like things that just don't need to be there. Commitment to things that, being loyal to things that you don't need to be loyal to. So I really feel like you're freeing yourself from something here, because we have that devil reverse and we have the Judgment. And we also start off the beginning of the year with the Ace of Cups. So there is a refilling of maybe an area in your life where you felt a bit depleted, maybe where you felt a bit empty. There's something returning back to you, or there's something that you are returning back to yourself, like you're giving yourself something that maybe you have kept from yourself for a long time. And maybe that is, your career, your work, or relationships. I feel like there is it's like you're spending time replenishing all the areas in your life where you feel like maybe need a little bit of TLC, is what I'm seeing. So the Judgment card is about being honest about your needs. Like, what do you need in order for you to feel happy and fulfilled? And also like opportunities coming your way that will help you to take care of those empty spaces almost. So let's clarify the Judgment here for February 2022. I'm also seeing like clear out clutter. So February may also be a month of clearing out clutter, and that could be a metaphor, or that could also be physical, like literally clearing out clutter, or it could also just be clearing out the cobwebs. Wow, look at that. Yeah, the Death card. So there's a definite ending and transformation here. So something is really coming to light, and it's you're allowing something to either end. It's like you're surrendering it. You're surrendering your path. I feel like you have learned that there's almost like there's a realization here that you've learned that your life is going in a certain direction and you are ready to surrender whatever changes need to happen. You're allowing that to be. So there's a real acceptance to maybe some changes that need to happen. Because I really feel like you're going to be experiencing some significant changes right off the bat here. What is ending? Let's clarify the death card. Wow. The 9 of Swords. I like this because it's like the end of worries, the end of turmoil, or the end of being confused is what I kind of feel like. Like not really. The 9 of Swords, the energy I'm picking from the 9 of Swords is just this feeling of being kind of lost in not knowing what direction to take in your life, So maybe if some of you have been struggling with what path to take, or if I'm in the right path or not, or am I doing the right thing or not? Like a lot of that self-doubt or a lot of that self-doubt, I feel like there's something switching around for you. It's almost like you have figured out how to approach things in the right way that will really help you to nurture the life that you want, which is why I probably kept seeing work. I really feel like there's something here about work because we have the 4 of Pentacles too. The 4 of Pentacles is all about balance. It's all about stability. Especially financially, like being conservative with your money, being really practical is what I'm hearing, like practical with what you invest in as well. So I also feel like you're being very smart and clever about, what you are spending your money on or what you're investing in or how much you're saving. So you're being very conscientious is the word that I'm hearing. So there's something here about balancing out your sense of stability and security within yourself. And I feel like there's some kind of pattern with that has been, around for a long time, like some kind of toxic pattern or something that you haven't been able to really find a balance with for a while. Because we have the Devil reverse, the Judgment, the Death. These are all really big major arcana cards, which are really big lessons or karmic cycles that we had to kind of spiritual lessons that we had to learn throughout our life. And I feel as though for you, Libra, there's something that's balancing out where you almost have found, you have clarity about maybe what kind of path you want to go down, especially this year, at least. And I kind of see you feeling really good about it. It's like you have found some kind of there's like a fog that's lifted with that 9 of Swords. There's something clearing out here for you. This is good. I like the energy here. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what March has in store for you. So February, you also may see that if there's not at least an increase in finances, at least it's stable. Like there is a level of safety. I'm almost kind of sensing like you may look at your bank account. I don't know. They keep showing me money specifically. 4 of Pentacles. I mean, Pentacles is not always just about money. It's more in a general sense about our stability and our ability it's a focus on our physical world. But in terms of money, they're showing me like looking at your bank account and feeling like, okay, that is, at least it's this and I'm good with that. If it's not even, I could want more, but it's almost like you're comfortable with where you are. So feeling safe and secure, holding on to what you have. Okay, March for Libra for 2022. Oh, wow. Okay, so March, we have the Father of Pentacles and the Daughter of Pentacles here. So I'm hearing like a karmic pattern for some of you. Like it's almost like something, maybe habits or something that we've learned from our fathers. Because for some reason, they're kind of showing me like this lineage, this passing down. Father of Pentacles is also sometimes symbolized as lineage. It could be like generational wealth sometimes that gets handed down. But from the Father of Pentacles to the Daughter of Pentacles, I'm almost seeing that there is a need to, so this could be taken in two ways. One is that you're kind of taking a look at maybe some habits or patterns that you've learned from your family. Like, how did they approach money, or how did your family deal with finances? And you're kind of taking a look at maybe, are there some habits or patterns that I want to continue? Or like, I really liked what I learned from my family. I think that they were very intelligent with money and they really knew what they were doing. So I'm going to use those same principles and grow my own empire or my own wealth. And some others of you could be changing that pattern, so if it's the opposite scenario where you didn't like the way money was handled, or if there was a lot of fear and worries about, how money was handled, were we always afraid that there was never enough and that kind of thing, you may be kind of going in and wanting to change the way that is being dealt with. So kind of like changing these patterns, because the Daughter of Pentacles comes in kind of inspecting and seeing, exploring options. Like, what can I do with what I have? So I'm almost kind of seeing that there's a shift or a change here in terms of how you want to build what you want for your life. I almost kind of feel like a lot of you are changing some kind of karmic patterns. Wanting something different for yourself, or building something different for yourself that may not have been, you may have been taught, or maybe it's a held belief in your family of like, oh, we can never have that. So that's showing up here. But it could also go the other way, where you really like what you taught and what you were taught, or how that was instilled in you, and you're kind of continuing that lineage. So however that resonates, but there's something here about finances and lineage and something being passed down, and what we want to do with what's being passed down. Do we want to change it, or do we want to continue it? So that seems to be something that comes in here for in the month of March. Some of you may also find that you're getting an inheritance in March too. So that is here, that inheritance, lineage, something being passed down in terms of finances is going to be a theme here in March for you, Libra. Okay, let's clarify these. Clarify the Father of Pentacles and Daughter of Pentacles for March for Libra, please. Oh, beautiful. 6 of Wands. So this is a victory, and this is about being acknowledged. This is about conquering something over. Oh, nice. 7 of Swords. So strategy as well. 7 of Swords, strategy, being smart, knowing what to do and how to do it at the right time, and being very successful at it. So there's some kind of accomplishment, or some kind of, I'm seeing headway, or some kind of progress that you're going to see in something that you're investing in, or something that you can, you've been cultivating. And I feel like it's something that you needed to really use, you needed to be strategic about the way you are approaching something that you're building, is what I'm seeing here. So for example, if some of you are building a business, you may have been spending up until like, this is March here. So maybe for however long it's taken you up until now, like you really had to day by day, figure out a strategy on how you want to get to where you want to go. And in March, you could start seeing those rewards. You could start seeing how the way you're doing something, or what you're building for yourself, is starting to produce fruits from that labor. So March is an abundant month, actually. It's like the beginning sprouts. You're going to start feeling a sense of accomplishment. You're going to feel validated and confirmed in your approach, or how you're going about something. So I like March for you. I feel like you're going to feel like there's something to celebrate for yourself from your hard work, or something that you've invested in March. So that's something to look forward to, which is really nice. I like this. Okay, let's go into April. for Libra 2022. I really am sensing that a lot of you are changing patterns. Patterns in terms of like patterns that have been there for a long time is kind of what it seems like. April for Libra. A lot of you might also be kind of doing like an energy healing. So if some of you have been on an energetic level healing a lot of those patterns that get handed down, or you're kind of working on your root chakra or your solar plexus, like where there may be some things that get passed down there. It's almost, they're showing me that if some of you have been spiritually working on healing energies or cords, attachments, anything like that, then that's going to really start showing up for you this year. So if like for example, for the last year or year and a half, a lot of things have been coming up where it's highlighted or pointed you to some kind of pattern, and you've been working on healing that. I'm seeing that this year you're gonna start seeing the effects of the healing work that you've been doing. So it like takes time for all of that to kind of catch up. So it's like you're seeing the results from the spiritual healing or work that you've been doing. Okay, April for Libra 2022. I'll pick one more of the Five of Wands for April. I'm hearing picking the right battles to fight, because Five of Wands sometimes comes in as conflict, competition, resistance, challenges. Not always bad, but it is a challenge, something we have to face, something that we have to kind of confront. It's confrontation. I'm seeing opposing views, like differing views that are clashing. Not seeing eye to eye on something. Oh, wow. The Tower. So something may be ending, coming to an end here. And I think it's coming from not being able to see something eye to eye, or, you know, like there's just different perspectives. What else do we need to know about? Clarify the Five of Wands and the Tower for April for Libra. Wow. Nine of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, look at this. 10 of Cups. Okay, so it's interesting because in April, it feels like it's almost as if it's like you are ready to perhaps face something or somebody that is maybe standing in the way of this Nine of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. So 9 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups are really good cards. 9 of Pentacles is abundance, it's luxury, it's independence, it's being able to enjoy your life. It's from your own hard work. You're able to kind of be proud. I'm getting the sense of pride, like self-pride in, you know, what you've built for yourself and being able to enjoy that. The 10 of Cups also is emotional fulfillment, feeling like all our cups are full. You also have that Ace of Cups in the beginning of the year as well. So it's almost as if there may be some necessary changes that need to happen. And some of them may come with a breaking down of some kind of foundation that you've built for yourself. So it's almost like it's like a bittersweet kind of thing, because it's a ending to something that has taken up a lot of space or has a very dominant presence in our life. But at the same time, it is standing in the way of your 9 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. So as that breaks down, it clears the way for you to be able to have your prosperity, your abundance, your independence, and your fulfillment, your 10 of Cups, and feeling like you have everything you need. And it feels like when I put down the 5 of Wands, it feels like it's coming from this opposing view, or like something just not matching up, or something not resonating. There's just perhaps it's like two people or a group of people where it's almost like they're growing in different directions is what I'm seeing, and it's not working. That's kind of what they're showing with these branches. Like they're all angled differently, and it kind of feels like they're wanting different things, like wanting different areas, or they're growing in different directions. And some parts it's like clashing with others. So there's this there's like a resistance or a dissonance between certain energies. And what it's doing is that it's bringing kind of like a tower moment, because there is not really much of you can't really bring those together if they want to grow in different directions kind of thing. But at the same time, being able to navigate that change is going to ultimately bring you to the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. So it's going to bring you to where you want to go. But it's almost as if Spirit's saying, like, we have to kind of get rid of this roadblock here in order for you to have your 9 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. And that's coming up in April. And that's going to show up, differently for different people, of course. But so that's April here. Wow. My goodness. Love that. Okay. So that is May, Empress, which is beautiful. I mean, in May, April, we have 10 of Cups and 9 of Pentacles. And then in May, we have the Empress. So the Empress is such a powerful card. It is, she is able to completely build her life around her own ability to create what she wants for her life. So that's kind of what I was picking up on here in the beginning of the reading, where whatever it is that you want to create, it's like a blank check. Whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you want to manifest, putting your energy towards it, Spirit's going to match it or just bring that to you. There's no roadblocks, but you have to be clear about what you want. You have to be clear about where your priorities are and be honest about them. Because we did have the Judgment card, which is getting in touch with our inner truth. What is it that you really want? And not holding back with being with your request to Spirit. It's not that you have to tell everybody, but being at least honest with yourself and being honest with Spirit about what it is that you really want, and then surrendering how it shows up or how it's going to happen is going to be the way that I feel like is the direction that this is going in. But in May, there's kind of this feeling of a sense of freedom and a sense of stability and strength within you, because it's almost as if you are starting to see how you have the power within you to be the Empress, to really build so much success and stability around all the things that you are capable of doing based off of just what you're investing in, or where you're putting your energy. So there's a very abundant energy here. And this could also apply for family as well. It's not always about work. I kept feeling work really strongly. So I almost kind of feel like there may be like an emphasis there, but they're also pointing me to the fact that the Empress, it's just about being creation. Could be you wanting to build your own family. 10 of Cups very often is family. It's about the home life. It's about relationships. It's about marriage and kids. So if you're wanting to get pregnant, or if you're wanting to get married, or, have a home and that stability, I mean, these are beautiful cards to draw, the 10 of Cups and the Empress. It's very fertile. So maybe some of you may find that that's a really good time for that, to build that. So it's whatever you want to build for yourself. It looks like April and May have a lot of it's almost like the road is open to fruition. Let's clarify the Empress here for May for Libra. Oh my gosh, look at that. 9 of Cups, emotional happiness and contentment. So this is all about being so happy with everything that you have. I don't know what's going on in April and May, but you're going to be really happy. There's also a lot of energy of being independent and being kind of like that you have everything in your life that you want because you built it for yourself. So there's kind of like this independence and stability there. Like you're secure and you're safe in that. So whatever it is, there's a lot of joy and happiness in this feeling of I have everything that I could possibly ask for and I can't believe I'm here kind of energy. So it looks like April and May are really amazing months. It also feels like there's some surprises coming in for you as well in the month of May. Something that may catch you off guard. I'm almost kind of seeing like a relationship for some of you, like a new relationship or some kind of bond or some kind of connection that's going to make you really, really excited and almost giddy. I'm like all of a sudden feeling this feeling of being giddy. Like you can't stop smiling. So maybe you guys may meet someone too. And I feel like it comes with this like road opening for yourself. Like that tower moment, I almost kind of feel like is just blasting all the blockages and resistance out of the way. And Spirit just kind of needs you to be open to that, like allowing Spirit to kind of remove any kind of blockages out of the way so you can have this happiness. Like, why not for you, right? Like, why can't that come in for you? But May feels kind of special, actually. There's a lot of gifts coming in for you in May. And whether that is in expanding your home, adding like new additions to the home. This could be, I don't know why, but I just keep feeling like you guys are going to meet someone or there's like a new budding relationship, but it feels really good. Like it just feels really, really good. I don't know, but I'm going to leave it there. So. And I'm hearing like checks all the boxes. So maybe you might meet someone that kind of checks all the boxes and that just really is like making you very happy. I don't know. June for Libra. June for Libra 2022. June for Libra 2022. It's almost like the energy paused when I switched over from May. There's something really powerful in May. It's like it doesn't want to move on from that energy. It's really interesting. Okay, June for Libra 2022. June. Wow, that took some time. Okay. 2 of Pentacles. I'm seeing travel. Travel and a change in location. And this is in June. And this is because there's like an ending to something that has felt like extra weight almost, because we have that 10 of wands. And it feels like there's like a decision or a choice that you're needing to make here. And they're showing me that it's like changing your path, like in a physical way. So it's like your life is literally transforming before your eyes. In June, you have a very transformative month, Libra. It's a lot of changes. It's almost like it's just going to look radically different from this past year. Like you're not even going to recognize it. And there's a lot of surprises in it for you. Like I feel like there's going to be some things that may catch you off guard. Not negative things, but just also like things moving really fast or happening really fast too. Like from one month to the next, things are just like radically different. Wow, look at that. The 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords, both ending, and then 4 of Swords. So some of you may need to take some time in the month of June to rest, rejuvenate, and to kind of return back to yourself. I feel like you're going through a really significant ending, and it's something that has been such a huge weight on you, or something that has just, I feel like it almost took a toll on you. And there's no movement from there. Like you can't, it's like the chapter is over. You can't take on anymore. But there's also this 2 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords. So I feel like some of you are moving, or some of you are shifting out of some kind of heavy, painful, burdensome, almost is kind of what I'm sensing, like a burdensome situation. And you may take some time in the month of June to really retreat. Some of you may go on like a vacation, like a solo vacation, or maybe some of you may go visit some friends or family, like just to get away from everything, to help you kind of regroup and retreat is what I'm seeing here. So 2 of Pentacles could also be like a trip, like you're taking a trip somewhere, going somewhere by yourself, or maybe with some friends or some family that, you really love being around. So I feel like in the month of June, it's going to be a good month to come back to yourself, to retreat, to look for answers, to replenish yourself. Rejuvenation. Yeah, there's like radical changes for you this year, Libra. Okay, July for Libra, 2022. July for Libra, 2022. What does July look like for Libra, 2022? Father of Wands. Eight of Cups and 7 of Cups. Yeah. So again, we have walking away from something. The 8 of Cups often comes in as walking away from something that has been emotionally, I'm kind of hearing like disappointing. Like you couldn't find what you were looking for there. And the 7 of Cups is also about having your options open almost. It's almost like there's a lot of options coming in for you. And the Father of Wands here it's almost like bringing in the energy of the Father of Wands. I feel like you're going to have to embody that energy, the Father of Wands, in order to kind of make some changes in your life, because the Father of Wands is someone who stands by his convictions, is what I'm hearing. So you are empowered. You are able to think for yourself. You're able to formulate your own opinions for yourself. You are it's like Spirit's asking you to be very empowered in what you know about your path. So for example, if there's something that you need to walk away from, it's going to ask you to be very confident in your decision, because you may have to deal with people who don't want you to, or who are going to try to convince you or don't agree with you. So it's like you have to stand by yourself. You have to, not that there's not going to be people to support you, but it's important for you to be able to be confident in your decisions and your choices, is almost kind of what I'm seeing here. Because it feels like there's something here that you may be walking away from, or just kind of feeling like there is a lot of like these, they're showing me these glasses. You can't really repair them. You can't really put those pieces back together and make the glass whole again. And with the Seven of Cups, it's almost as if you have other choices. Seven of Cups can sometimes be the card of confusion, but I'm not seeing that. I'm kind of seeing that you have other options. And what they're showing me is with the one cup upside down, they're actually showing me that maybe one of these cups, like, it didn't work out. Like maybe you invested a lot of your energy in this one cup and you're realizing, okay, not that one. Let's flip it upside down. What are my other options here? So it's almost like you are choosing to walk away from something that is not for you, and you are going to kind of move on forward to other things. And the fact that we have it, because it's a very different interpretation when the card is like this. This is almost kind of like finding the one cup that is meant for you. But this way, it's almost as if you are ready to kind of see what else is out there for you. The moon card is often a symbolism of, the moon here is often a symbolism of mystery. It's in the dark. We don't really know what's in store for us. And it's going to ask us to be brave. It's going to ask us to be curious and be willing to venture out into the unknown, to trust spirit, that there are other paths to take if this one is, irreparable. Like irreparable, if we can't really do anything with it. So I kind of feel like there may be some kind of move there in July, where that's where, you're kind of going on forward and allowing yourself to either start over something else, or to kind of go down a different path where it's a bit of a mystery of what's coming up for you, but you're trusting it. So trust seems like a message here for July. Let's clarify the Father of Wands, Eight of Cups, and Seven of Cups. Yeah. So the Three of Wands is that card of kind of looking out into the future, out into the horizon, and seeing what else is out there for us. So it's like you're changing you're kind of looking out to see. It feels like you're leaving something behind and going elsewhere and seeing what else is out there for you. I feel like this has something to do with a relationship. So it's almost as if in terms of work, there is a lot of progress and consistent building. And with that is bringing a lot of happiness, joy, contentment, and stability so far. And then with relationships or some kind of dynamics in your life, it feels like there's some things kind of ending, coming to a close, some things needing to walk away from, being honest about yourself with, and allowing yourself to kind of go through that process. Let's pick one more here. Can we have one more clarifying card for the Father of Wands, Eight of Cups, and Seven of Cups? Page of Pentacles. Beautiful. So again, this is about starting again with building foundations. This is about exploring and seeing, where else can I go in order to start a new beginning? So I'm really strongly seeing that some of you are moving to another place. Like moving seems to just keep coming up for you this year. So a lot of you could be moving a different city and another state, even another country. But the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Wands there with Eight of Cups, it's like, also, it's also being excited about it, being optimistic, being confident in this new start, in this new beginning. So July, it kind of feels like there may be a physical move somewhere where you are ready to plant new seeds, where you're ready to build again, where you're ready to lay down a different foundation for yourself. And you're going into it with the Father of Wands energy, which is optimistic and confident and passionate and fiery and energetic. So that's really good energy to have. It's not sad or, like you're not looking forward to it. I'm kind of seeing an optimistic energy here. You're excited for it. You're excited for this new beginning and you feel ready for it. And it feels like you're leaving something that has been disappointing or just hasn't really been fulfilling for you behind. You're finally making that choice and that decision, and you're opting out to venture into the unknown and choosing to believe in yourself and to believe that, you can find your happy ending elsewhere. So that's July for Libra. Big changes this year, Libra. Okay, August for Libra. Nine of Swords and Son of Cups. Clarify this. Okay, so Nine of Swords is worries, anxiety is what I'm hearing, is anxiety. So this is in August. And Son of Cups is someone who is coming in possibly with a love offer, or someone who is extending out their cup. But it feels like there's a lot of stress behind it. There's a lot of worries behind it. There's something that's worrying the Son of Cups. It's someone who is, so this could be you, or it could be someone that's in your life that could be coming towards you. Someone who is wanting to reconcile with a love offer, or, kind of like a peace offering, or wanting to reconnect emotionally in a relationship. But it's someone who is in a lot of, like, they can't sleep, they can't think straight, they are plagued by their thoughts. And we have the Chariot card, so there's like this perseverance or determination from this person. Okay, let's clarify the Chariot. So the Chariot often is someone who wants to move forward, but sometimes when this card comes up, I can often see if that Chariot is moving or not. And it doesn't really feel like it's moving. It kind of feels like he's sitting there in the Chariot and he's ready for it to go, but it's not really moving. Like, he's not really making those steps forward to create movement. It's almost like he just kind of is sitting in his worries. And this is in August. So it's almost like there's kind of like a blockage here. I'm kind of feeling like this might be someone else. This might be another in your life that's coming towards you, because you are ending something and walking away from something. So this could be whatever maybe you're walking away from is kind of coming towards you, wanting to reconnect. But look at that again, the Tower card. So there's an ending here. It really does feel like there's an ending to like some kind of relationship or some kind of connection with someone here. Let me pull one more for the Tower. What should Libra do about this? The Wands, yeah. So like energy coming towards you, offers coming towards you, communication, So in August, there may be some kind of communication or reconnection with someone that you might have already walked away from, or something that has ended that is kind of just coming around, wanting to talk to you, wanting to reconnect. And that's up to you, whether you want to like work things out or to, I don't know, but it kind of feels like it has something to do with something that is ending or has ended. So it feels like there's some interpersonal relationships that are shifting for you, and it's up to you whether you want to like continue working with it, or, you know, walk away. But it feels like something that's going to play a role for you in August here. And it feels like it doesn't really feel, what they're telling me, it's just a situation that is needing to be dealt with, and then it'll be over kind of thing. So however you want to deal with it, again, it's up to you. It's a blank check, right? So like however you want to deal with that is going to be in your hands. So it's like you have the power this year to navigate whatever direction you want your life to go in. Okay, September for Libra 2022. September for Libra 2022. Okay, Son of Wands and Seven of Wands. So I'm hearing in September that you may be doing something that is exciting, new, and it's like you're taking a risk or a chance on some idea that you have. So I feel like you may be expanding creatively in the month of September. Like there may be some really inspiring ideas that come in here for you. And it's interesting because we have the Seven of Wands again as clarifiers and the Five of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So this is about you may have to go at something alone, because Five of Pentacles oftentimes is the card of feeling like out in the cold or unsupported. You're kind of venturing out and doing something on your own is what I'm kind of hearing. But the Five of Pentacles, it's not really that. Let me clarify the Five of Pentacles here for Libra. The Five of Pentacles for Libra. Okay, so clarifying the Five of Pentacles, we have the Temperance card and we have the Emperor as well. I feel like this has something to do with dealing with someone. I feel like the Emperor is someone else. You may have to, and there's a balancing thing here coming up. So this could be a legal thing. This could be with the Emperor. It's almost like you're having to navigate some kind of changes or balancing out some finances, and maybe making some kind of payment towards someone who's an Emperor, or Emperor kind of getting involved in something that has to do with balancing out some kind of finances. And you may have to like pay something, or there's some kind of, I'm kind of seeing some kind of like payments needing to be made. And it's almost like you are untethering yourself from something. So it's like there's a payment that's needing to be made. I don't know. There's some kind of financial thing here is what I'm seeing. And I'm feeling like the Emperor is someone else. I feel like the Emperor is coming in, like a father figure. It could also be someone who's like an authority, someone who takes command and takes charge. So let's clarify the Emperor and the Temperance here. And the Five of Pentacles for Libra 2022. Ace of Cups. Wow. Again, we have the Ace of... Oh, beautiful. Oh, gosh. Okay. King of Pentacles. Okay, so Libra, I feel like what you're kind of doing is... It feels like you're breaking away from something pretty much. But the interesting thing, though, is that it feels like you're breaking away from something that once you're broken from it, it's like you're going to be really happy. Like you're going to feel really free. But it almost feels like the process, like almost like a divorce, right? Like it's the process of it is irritating and probably annoying. And, you know, it's expensive, it costs money, and there's all kinds of emotional things going on where someone, you know, wants to like, there's like these differing views and that kind of stuff. So that may come up here for you, but at the same time, and this may not apply to everybody, but this is the energy that they're showing me. But at the end of it though, what you're going towards is your own happiness and fulfillment. And I feel like that is what is going to make it worth your while. It's almost like you know what you're getting at the end of it, and it's going to help you to feel, it's almost like it's just something that you're needing to get through to the other side. Because there is like this, there's a contentment or like a freedom for yourself that you're getting here. So, okay. Let's keep going. Let's see what we have coming up in the later months here. This is a big year for you, I feel like, Libra. Let's go into October. October for Libra 2022. October for Libra 2022. The Lovers and the Mother of Wands, October. So the Mother of Wands is someone who is very creative, very fiery, passionate, and very protective of what she has built for herself and her life. The Lover's card, it's interesting it's coming up here because it kind of feels like it almost kind of feels like September and October are a little bit more on there's some kind of thing that you're needing to resolve, like some kind of issue that you're resolving. And then comes in October, we have the Lover's card and the Mother of Wands. I'm feeling passion. So there may be, some kind of partnership that comes in here in October that has a lot of passion in it, has a lot of potential to create a new beginning. I'm really hearing the word passion here. Let's clarify this. The Lovers and the Mother of Wands. This is in October. Oh, wow. Okay. And then we have the Six of Swords. So this is walking away from chaotic waters. So I feel like in the month of October, you're going to get a chance to really rest, recuperate, and kind of walk away from something and start again. And it feels like you are cultivating something, like a new beginning for yourself. And you're going into it with a lot of passion. You're going into it with a lot of I mean, it's almost like you're needing to kind of heal from something, I feel like, but at the same time, you have you, right? Like there is this fight for your own freedom almost kind of thing is what I'm seeing here. Let's pick one more. Let's clarify this. The Lovers, Mother of Wands, and Six of Swords for October. This is big changes I'm kind of sensing here. Knight of Cups. Wow, interesting. So maybe this is like a new love offer or like a chance at some new connections or giving yourself perhaps a new start in terms of replenishing your heart is what I'm kind of seeing here. The Knight of Cups is coming in with a bit of a playful energy. So you may find some time in October to kind of enjoy yourself. Maybe you're making some new friends as well. Knight of Cups is romantic and we do have the Lovers card. So maybe there's some new suitors or something like that in October where there's an opportunity to kind of meet someone else, but I'm not sure where you're going to be at emotionally in that space because it does kind of feel like you're recovering from something, but it really feels like you're in your power. It feels like you are going to kind of like the next level and you're kind of cutting away some things that may have been standing in the way and walking away from something. So very, very complex actually, but beautiful in October, actually. I feel like October, you're going to find a chance to breathe and exhale if you are going through something in September and August. Okay, November for Libra, 2022. Okay, I can sense that November and December are going to be really good. I can already feel it. Interesting. We have the Devil, but it's reversed. Again, the Devil reversed. So how interesting is that you got the Devil twice and it came out reversed both times. So again, Libra, this is you winning. This is you conquering those fears. This is you overcoming a toxic attachments, anything that is not serving you. And look at that, Justice. It's balance coming back into your life. It's like all the wrongs being righted kind of thing. And this is about you feeling in control of your life and not something else controlling you. So November comes in with a strong sense of empowerment and it's going to, it feels good. Actually, I really like this energy of November and December coming in here for you. Something to celebrate is what I'm hearing here. Oh, look at that. And then we have 8 of Pentacles, which is, you may find here that you're working really hard, but it could also be that I'm seeing that there is growth in work. So for some of you, it could be you're getting more clients, you are getting more sales. Work is going to pick up in November. It's going to start expanding a little bit more, or there's going to be like a boost I'm kind of seeing here. So, which is great because if you do have some kind of financial setback in the earlier months here, because I saw the 5 of Pentacles, November is going to be a really good year to recover anything that may have been lost. Let's pick one more here for November. Yeah, and then 9 of Wands. So this is the wounded or healed warrior. This is someone who has learned a lot of lessons from their past and going forward with a lot of those lessons with them, but kind of forging on ahead and going to the next level in their life. And carrying a lot of that wisdom that they've learned. Okay, let's go into December. December 2022, Libra. December for Libra 2022. The Hierophant. Okay. Need to know about the Hierophant. So I'm seeing a new path open up for you, or it's not necessarily a new path. It's almost like you're already on your new path, but it's almost like you are receiving guidance on where to go next, or what this next leg of your journey is going to look like. Because it kind of feels like this year you had some adjustments and changes, like really big changes. Like I'm seeing some of you maybe ending a relationship, or some of you maybe walking away or distancing yourself from something that may have caused a lot of issues and problems for you, but you're like recreating and replenishing yourself emotionally from that. And some of you, it may also require you to physically move somewhere. So this year feels like it's a building year. It's a building of what you want to create now, because you're seeing things clearly about what you want and what you don't want. And so 2022 for you, Libra, is all about you creating what you want. Like it's about having that clarity and then putting the action towards it. And some of those things may require you to walk away from some things that are not serving you. So it's not walking away from things that have brought lots of happiness and joy in your life. It's walking away from things that are actually toxic, but at the same time, we may be attached to them, which is what makes it kind of difficult. There's a lot of things attached to those there's like those emotional connections, but it doesn't mean that they're necessarily healthy or good for us. So in order for us to get onto that new path, it's like you're needing to make some changes here, is what I'm kind of seeing. So with the Hierophant coming in December, I'm seeing that some of you may be joining, maybe like a company, actually is what I saw. And others of you may be starting to, it's like your growth is going to go to the next level. So you're going to start seeing into 2023 and seeing, okay, where do I need to go from here now that I've made the necessary changes? So maybe you're a bit more, you have more options, you're more available. The path is open for you to explore and do different things that you weren't able to do before. So this is all about channeling into the divine and connecting in and receiving insight into where you're going to go next in December. So that it feels like there's a focus on that in December for you, Libra. Okay, let's clarify the Hierophant for Libra 2022. You're overcoming a lot of fears. I know that there's some kind of, you had the Tower twice and you had the Devil twice reversed. So it does feel like there's some intense changes, but at the same time, you're also showing up really strong. You're showing up like the Father. I think it was the Father of Wands and the Mother of Wands, which are very powerful energies. They go into these situations with a lot of fire, confidence, charisma, and not necessarily excitement, but passion. And they are not afraid to face things head on. And I think that that's going to be really important here for you, because there may be some things this year that you're needing to stand for, or you're needing to kind of stand in your power for, and that's going to take you far. It's gonna bring you to where you want to go. And then look at that. How beautiful is that? So we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have all these other cards here. So we have the Justice, and we have the Justice card show up quite a few times here as well. So this is, finding that balance. So Queen of Pentacles is someone who nurtures, who grows, who invests her time and her energy into growing her abundance and knowing how to build her independence and what she wants for her life. And then we have the Eight of Swords. I feel like there is a release. There is this feeling of freeing yourself from whatever it is that you feel like has been caged you in, because we also have the Sun card. So a lot of happiness and feeling like you have almost like your happy ending is what I'm seeing. So December feels like the very happy ending and new beginning to a story that has, it's been quite a year almost, is kind of what it feels like. There's a mix of a lot of really beautiful things. There's some beautiful surprises, new connections and things coming in and opportunities. But at the same time, it's also kind of chipping away at older things that may have, it's almost like their time has come to go in separate directions or in separate ways. So it's, what I'm kind of feeling is, I feel like this year, it'll be good to just take things one day at a time. That just allow yourself to take care of yourself as you navigate each month by month, and allow yourself to rest, to relax, rejuvenate. And if you need it, if you need someone to talk to, you need to turn to others, please do. Don't feel like you have to go through things alone, because I do feel like you have support. You're not alone. The only thing that you're going to probably have to do is to just be confident in your choices and your decisions, like know really what you want and be clear about them, and to voice them, to vocalize them, to express them, and allow yourself to go towards or make the brave choices towards what you want in your life. Because I do see a lot of happiness. I mean, you have the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, the Sun card. There's a lot of beauty. There's a lot of I'm hearing the word conquering, like you're conquering. I feel like you're conquering long held fears of yours. And so this is a big year. This is like a champion year for you. And it's like, it's kind of almost, you're being a little bit tested on a couple of things here, but I feel like you're ready for it. It's like a challenge you're ready for. So. And I love that you have the Sun here at the end. It's a beautiful card. It's the best card in the deck. And that's a card of happiness and joy and warmth and nourishment coming back into your life. And I feel like you're bringing that to yourself. You're creating that for yourself. And it's like Spirit is on your side. That's what I kept hearing too. Spirit is on your side on this. Okay, animal totem for Libra for the year of 2022. Animal totem for Libra for the year of 2022. We have Turkey Spirit, give with gratitude and grace. So kind of what I'm seeing here is, one is that you'll be very abundant this year. I feel like you'll be very supported, and you'll be able to kind of go into certain situations with that backing and that support. Like you're not going to be alone in things. I just keep hearing that. And then with the Turkey Spirit as well, give with gratitude and grace. I kind of feel like whatever challenges or difficult situations, especially if you have to deal with people, to always lead from a place of love. Even if the other people are coming at you with coming from some other place, you go into the situation with love, compassion, gratitude, and grace. Because that for you, that is something that you'll be doing for yourself. It will give you peace of mind when you can get yourself within your internal world into a space of compassion, like come from the heart. Whatever you do with love, and do it from the heart. Because when you do that, it will generate this high frequency and high vibrational, peaceful resolutions to things, rather than this Wands energy. Because the 5 of Wands kind of came up twice here. And the 5 of Wands is just, just butting heads. It's we're all wanting our say in things. We're all kind of approaching each other aggressively. And there's no calm, peaceful resolution to this. And I see you, Libra, this year, that whatever confrontation or situations you have to deal with, approaching things from a place from the heart, from a place of compassion and grace, is going to take you really, really far. Not just for resolving situations in a peaceful manner, but also for your own peace of mind. Like you're not in that space. You're not in that vibration, and you don't need to be. You don't need to bring yourself down to that vibration, even if other people are. So you go into things, regardless of how other people are coming at you, you approach it from a place of peace. And that will give you peace. And it will contribute to peaceful resolutions to any situation that you're approaching. That's what I'm hearing from the Holy Spirit. Okay. So this is the Mother Mary Oracle. So messages from Mother Mary for Libra in 2022. Our Lady of the Rose Child. So again, I'm seeing the heart space, and I'm seeing compassion and love and forgiveness. And also a connection to your own divine feminine, a connection to who you are on like what you're about or what you are able to create, your own potential, seeing the best in yourself, seeing what you're capable of doing and believing in that. So this card is kind of telling me that it's going to be important for you to see your potential this year. See what you're, tune into your worth, tune into your value, because whatever it is, whatever decisions you make or whatever energy you're putting into even your work, it's going to be a reflection of you believing in yourself. It's going to be a reflection of how much you believe in yourself and how you value yourself and what you're about. So your intentions are everything this year. It's going to, everything is going to be shaped around your intentions and why you're doing what you're doing, is what I'm seeing here with the Lady of Rose Child. Yeah, so this is all about where you're coming from, your vibration, what you're tuned into, what you're connecting to. Messages from the unicorns. Unicorn messages for Libra for the year of 2022. Beautiful. Okay. So I really feel as though celebration, a positive outcome is assured. Yay! Celebrate your success, enjoy your achievements. I love this because you do have some changes coming up, but at the same time, I feel like these changes are going to happen in your favor. I feel like you are going to be the one coming out on top, and it's something that is just going to really work out really well for you. It really is. I really feel that. And it's something worth celebrating in all different areas, even whether it's relationships or in work. It's like there is a leveling out. There's an equilibrium. There's something that is owed to you that you deserve. It's like a life that you deserve, all the blessings and abundance and love and connections and relationships that are meant for you want to come in your life. That's what wants to enter. And all the ones that are standing in the way are simply being adjusted and maybe even removed. So I really feel like that is something that you're going to keep in your heart. That is something that you're going to keep close to your chest. And that is what's going to give you that energy to go forward in this year, because you have so many beautiful blessings coming in. I feel like there's more blessings than there are of maybe like these situations that you have to deal with or something. I don't feel like that's going to play a huge role in your year. It's just some things you have to deal with here and there. But for the majority of the year, it's a lot of growth, expansion, and building your life for what you really want it to be. That's what this year is going to be about. And it kind of feels like you have spirit on your side. The universe is on your side. It's working in your favor. Just remember that. And then we have trust. Leap into the unknown, have faith and move forward. Believe you will fly. Yeah. So this is going to be a big year of you believing in yourself, because when we were looking at that 7 of Cups where we had the Moon and the 6 Cups, it was like you're choosing to venture into that. You're choosing to venture into the unknown, knowing that there's more options out there for me. There's more roads out there for me. And I'm going to take a chance on myself, because where I'm coming from, we had all these shattered Eight of Cups glasses. And there's nothing here. It's like, I can't replace this and I can't repair it. It's broken. And so choosing to walk into the unknown rather than staying with something that you know you can fix, or know that like the cups are not going to repair themselves. It's like, you're making that choice to trust in the unknown, leap into the unknown, and have faith and move forward, believe you will fly. So this is all about moving forward and trusting yourself and trusting what you know. Okay, let's do one more here from the Rumi Oracle. Messages from Rumi for Libra in 2022. Wow. That commitment. That's huge, because I feel as though this is speaking on many different levels. This could be your commitment to what you had. Like, this could be about your shift in commitments. I feel like we can probably say that as a general summary of some of the energies that I was seeing, because some of you are breaking away from a commitment and some of you are committing to something else. So this is about a shift in commitments, and however that looks for you. Because that's going to definitely look different to different people, but this is a shift in commitment. And this could be also breaking away from those attachments, because we had the Devil reversed twice and the Tower twice. So this is all about those changes and changing what we are dedicating ourselves to and what we're choosing to be committed to. I really feel like a lot of you are kind of breaking away from maybe some relationships and committing to yourself and committing to your path, committing to your growth, committing to like something new. I really feel that. So huge year, Libra. This is a big year, but it's just feels like it's necessary changes almost, is kind of what it feels like. And I kind of feel like some of you could probably sense that it's coming, but it's an abundant year for you, though. I feel like your work is going to be very much appreciated. Whatever work that you put out and whatever you create for yourself, it's like you are really building some solid foundations for yourself. So you're going to be very happy in that way. You're going to be happy in many different aspects. I really felt that too. So I wish you all the best this year. I feel like you are going to do great, and leading with grace and compassion and coming from a place of love is going to serve you really well as well. I hope that was helpful. And if that reading did resonate with you, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye, Libra.